In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to add columns in Coda so you can start organizing your tables in a way that actually supports your workflow. Coda is an incredibly flexible all-in-one doc platform that blends documents, spreadsheets, and databases into a single workspace. And adding columns is one of the most fundamental ways you can customize any table to store just the information you need. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. To begin, you'll want to open your favorite web browser and head over to coda.io. Once you're there, sign in to your Coda account using whatever method you prefer, whether that's a Google account, an email and password, or one of the other available options. Signing in should take you straight to your workspace home screen where all your documents live. Now navigate to the specific document that contains the table you want to edit. This could be a project tracker, a contact list, a content calendar, or any other kind of database you've started building. Once you're inside the document, find the page where that table is located and take a moment to really look at its existing columns. Understanding what you already have, for example, columns like task name, start date, or assigned to, helps you decide exactly where additional information should be stored and prevents you from creating duplicate or overlapping columns later on. Next, move your cursor all the way to the far right side of the table until you reach the very last column. You should see a small gray button with a plus sign, often labeled simply Add. This button is your gateway to expanding the table. Click that Add button and Coda will immediately insert a brand new column at the rightmost edge of your table, with a default name like column 4 inches or column 5 inches depending on how many you already have. Now you need to name it properly. Click directly on that default column name and type something descriptive that makes it instantly clear what kind of information this column will hold. For instance, if you're tracking projects, you might create columns such as project owner, priority, due date, or status. A good rule of thumb is to imagine you're handing this table to a teammate who has never seen it before. Would they know what to put in each column just by reading the header? Clear naming saves you and your team endless confusion down the road. After you've named the column, you can start entering information into the cells beneath it. Each row in your table represents a single record, such as one project, one contact, or one task, and this new column gives you another field for storing related data. Don't worry if you don't have all the data right away, you can always fill it in as you go. But this is also the perfect moment to customize the column type, which is one of Coda's most powerful features. Click on the column header again and you'll see an option to change the column format. Depending on your needs, you can select text, number, date, checkbox, people, select list, which gives you a drop-down menu of options, URL, email, rating, or even a formula that automatically calculates values based on other columns. Choosing the right type ensures your data stays accurate. For example, a date column will only accept valid dates, which makes sorting and filtering much more reliable. Continue adding additional columns as your table grows. Instead of cramming unrelated information into a single column, create separate columns for each distinct type of data. This discipline keeps your tables clean, makes them much easier to filter and sort later, and prevents you from having to untangle messy data further down the line. As you build, periodically review the overall layout. Drag and drop columns to rearrange them, grouping related columns together so the most important data is easy to find. If you ever create a column you don't need, you can rename it, move it, or delete it entirely to keep things tidy. Once you've finished adding your columns, scroll through the entire table and verify that everything is organized logically. Enter a couple of sample records to test how the new columns behave, especially if you used column types like select lists or formulas. Make sure data flows naturally through your workflow. The great news is that Coda saves all changes automatically while you work, so your new columns are available immediately without any manual saving or worrying about losing updates. As you become more familiar with Coda, you'll discover that thoughtfully designed tables with well-organized columns make it far easier to manage information, collaborate with teammates, and build powerful documents that grow alongside your projects. To recap, you've now learned how to add columns in Coda. Name them clearly, choose the correct column type, and arrange them for maximum clarity. A couple of quick tips to take with you. Always give every column a descriptive name. Choose the column type that matches the data you plan to store, and group related columns together for a cleaner layout. Avoid creating unnecessary columns that clutter your table, and after adding a new column, enter a little sample data to verify it behaves as expected. Finally, Make it a habit to review your table structure regularly as your projects evolve. Thanks so much for watching, and if you found this useful, consider saving the video or revisiting these steps whenever you need a quick refresher.